What's going on, guys? blinkFRO here, and today I'm bringing you week 4 of the YouTube Online Dynasty. We're using the UCLA Bruins, and if you remember, we lost last week to Clemson, who is not ranked, and with that win, Clemson is going to be 25th in the nation. That was up against It's Pronto, and he dropped out of the rankings with a loss to Ball State, but now he's back in. So we're going to take a look at where we rank in the nation. If you go over to Championship Contenders, this tells you where you're at. We're 47th in the nation. I'm almost positive that's correct because the top 25 teams, that number is the same exact number as where they're ranked currently. So pretty sure we're ranked 47th in the nation, and we're going up against Oklahoma State, actually Oregon State I should say. Don't know why I just said Oklahoma State. And they're actually ranked lower than us, so we're not the underdog in this matchup for once. I think we're actually better than Syracuse and Rutgers. I think the only game where the underdog was Clemson, which we wound up losing. So Oregon State's going to start off with a bang. Just getting a bunch of yards there, and Sean Mannion, I believe that is his first name, hits the pass here to Gilmore, bringing him down to the 8-yard line. So they're looking to sneak into the end zone here, but they do get dropped for a sack on first down. And on 3rd and goal, they're going to have to try to get something going here, but they decide to run the ball. And they're going to have to wind up settling for a field goal since we stopped them short. So Oregon State, right off the bat, they're up 3-0 over UCLA. So our game plan, Jonathan Franklin, that's all I got to say. Pretty sure he's the #1 ranked guy on our offense, either that or Shaquille Evans. But it's a lot easier running the ball than passing the ball. So that's 2 first downs by Jonathan Franklin. 3rd and 9, we're going for the halfback screen. And I don't know why. That happens a lot where it just does that. And here I thought I had a nice punt, but with some really bad coverage here, they take it past the 50-yard line. So that goes from almost at the 20-yard line to the 50-yard line. So it's like a 30-yard return. Horrible for us. I thought that could have been a face mask, but it wasn't. And Oregon State just still on fire, just completing everything, just getting the yardage needed. They're going to get down to the 2 yards before the first down line, 2 yards short I should say. And Agnew's going to go ahead and pick up the first down there. So that's going to result into a 3rd and 2 eventually, and we're actually going to stop the running back there to force them into another field goal situation. So they're only up 6-0 now. I shouldn't say only, because we don't have any points. But, you know, only 6 instead of 7 or 14, or even 10, you know, depending on if they got 1 touchdown or 2 touchdowns with a combination of a field goal or no field goals. Yeah, so we need to look up, we need to get some points. Jonathan Franklin, that was just a horrible pass. And yes, I know someone was wide open, but I don't know, I don't scan the field like you guys do, so you guys see stuff that I don't. But luckily we do get a face mask call, and that's going to give us the first down. And I tried pitching it off there to Jonathan Franklin, but sometimes the game's just like, you know what, we're not going to let you pitch it, and it just trolls the hell out of me. But I guess it resulted in something good, because we do find the end zone with Jonathan Franklin later on. But yeah, I don't know, there's certain things about this game that just really bug me. It's like, it won't pitch it sometimes, you know, it won't catch it sometimes when I spam the Y button, or even just hit it once. It's not like Madden 12, the catching, it's way different. And I almost get an interception there with, I think, the defensive lineman. I think I dropped him back into coverage. And yeah, we get the ball back and throw an interception. Yep. I don't know what it is, but I make horrible mistakes in the passing game with Prince. But Oregon State, 3rd and 9 in the red zone after the interception. And someone please tell me, how did that happen? How did the wide receiver just wind up in the end zone all by himself? And on our 3rd down, we failed to convert on the wide receiver screen. So there's a minute left in the half. Oregon State is going deep, and once again, really? So they're up 20-7, and we're looking to put up some points before the end of the half, and this never fares well for us. We usually wind up turning the ball over, but we do get sacked there instead of turning the ball over, but still, sack's bad. 3rd and 20, going deep, and this one is going to be caught by Joseph Fourier, but then dropped, which is going to lead us into the second half. Luckily, we didn't throw an interception, because we've seemed to do that quite a few times, and I believe that is actually a user catch there, which is good to see. Because, like I said, I get really frustrated over the catching sometimes. So we do pick up 6 yards there with Jonathan Franklin. Then on the next play, we're going to pick up a first down. So things are looking a bit better for us so far. Only down by 13 points. 2 touchdowns will give us the lead. And we hit Johnson on the side, but he can't hang on to the ball there. So we're going to have to call for another passing play here on 2nd down. I get sacked. That's another thing. The pass rush is like amazing for the computer on the slider set, but I do like where the slider's at. And the funny thing about that play is, even though we got the touchdown, that's not who I was throwing it to. I was throwing it to the guy on the left. I don't remember who that was, probably Johnson, and the quarterback threw it really bad, and Shaquille Evans made a nice catch and found the end zone. So now we're only down by 6 points. I had to laugh at that play because that wasn't even the man I threw it to, and we wound up getting a touchdown out of it. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't get lucky. Last game against Pronto, wasn't lucky with anything. I mean, I didn't play as good as I should have, but I just wasn't getting a break on anything. But we're making our way down the field again, past the 50-yard line, 2 minutes left in the third. We're going to try to go deep once again, and this one is just underthrown. That was for Joseph Fourier, and this is going to be picked off by Oregon State for the 2nd interception of the game. That could have been a better pass. Not sure if it was completely my fault, but it was underthrown for the most part, and they picked it off. So they got the ball back, and their offense has been kind of stuttering since the first half. But they do pick up a 1st down there, and we're trying to strip the ball because I'm just worried that we might lose the game because they've been on fire most of the game. And luckily they dropped the ball there, so we get the ball back here. With just a little bit left in the third, pitch it off to Jonathan Franklin. It actually worked that time, and I thought I might have been able to outrun the defenders, but that's not the case. So 15 seconds left in the third. We're going play action pass here, and we're going to hit Johnson, and he's going to pick up a 1st down to bring us into the 4th quarter. But we're going to do a no huddle play here, another pass, wide receiver screen, and don't ask why I did like a 180 turn pass there, but that's just how it was. I'd rather pass it like that than get a sack, and we're actually going to pick up a 1st down here. But wait, on 3rd down there's a flag. This one's going to be called back for holding. So instead of getting a 1st down, we're going to have to try again. 3rd and 14, we're calling for a Hail Mary. And no one was really open. I probably should have thrown that to RB instead of into traffic, but that one is tipped down. And we don't manage to get any points out of it because of that holding call. So Oregon State, we need to stop them. There's 5 minutes left in the game. 2nd one, Sean Mannion going deep to the left. He hits Cooks, the man that had that wide open touchdown. And he's going to bring it down to like the 33-yard line. So now I'm getting really concerned. If they get a touchdown here, we're basically screwed because nothing was really going our way for most of the game. But here comes 2nd and 1. We are going to get the sack there to make it 3rd and 7. So Oregon State's going to have a little bit more field to work with, and they're not going to be able to convert here. So they're going to try a field goal to put them up by 9. And that one just hits right off the crossbar, the bottom of the crossbar. So that was a really lucky break for us. So we're going to hit Joseph Fourier there, and he's going to pick up 8 yards there. 8? Yeah, 8 yards to make it 3rd and 4. We got to convert here. We're going to hit Joseph Fourier over the middle once again. Joseph Fourier and Shaquille Evans are my 2 favorite receivers on this team. We're going to pitch it out to Jonathan Franklin, who shuts off a tackle, and he is able to pick up the 1st down. So things are looking good late in the game. We might have a chance to come away with the victory here. We're going to hit Jerry Rice Jr., who's been pretty invisible these past couple games. I think he's buried in the depth chart. That's why you don't see him too often. But we're going to go for Jerry Rice Jr. once again, and he's going to find the end zone. I think that's his 2nd touchdown on the season. So we're up 21-20 with 1:45 left in the game. So all we got to do is stop Oregon State from getting a 1st down. 2nd and 1. Here we go. See if we can get a stop. No blitzing. And this happens. Yeah, they make it down to the 35-yard line. So now I'm sweating bullets now. They're in field goal range just about. And we're potentially about to lose the game, especially with that pass there. All they have to do is run out the clock. We're using our timeouts, just trying to conserve time. And they're going to get dropped down 2 yards short of the 1st down marker. 46 seconds left in the game. 1 timeout left. They get the 1st down. So I'm thinking we lost the game. There's no way. If I call timeouts, they're just going to kick a field goal. So I say, you know what, let them get into the end zone. We have a chance. You know, there's 20 seconds, 16 seconds left on the clock. We have a slight chance at winning. But really, I was just pissed off at this point. I was like, there's no way we're winning this game. Because nothing was going our way. So I was like, Hail Mary, why not? It's the only way we're going to get down the field quick enough. And yes, NCAA 13. They forgot to advertise this as a new feature. horrible defending on Hail Mary passes. That is Marvray there. What's his... it starts with an R. It's like Rocky. I think it's Rocky Marvray. I looked at his name earlier, and we do get the 2-point conversion. So I don't know what it is. NCAA 13. The cornerbacks, the safeties, they cannot cover the Hail Mary passes. I don't know why. And it just makes comebacks so easy. That shouldn't happen. They should have been in prevent defense. And we come away with the win. We did not deserve this win. We should have fallen to 2-2. But instead we move up to 3-1. So I'm really upset about that. I mean, I was upset that we almost lost. I was happy we won, but I'm upset that we won like that, because the game's just, it's horrible with those passes. And that was actually the best game I played according to NCAA 13 since I've bought the game. We just barely get a couple more yards on offense than they do. More passing yards, less rushing yards. But overall, it was a decent game. We did horrible. We turned the ball over twice. And they didn't turn the ball over once. Like I said, we didn't deserve to win. 16 of 27. I think we had 2 or 3 touchdowns. But you're just going to take a look at the rest of the stats. That's going to wrap up this video. I forgot to mention that Agnew got injured and Stevenson had to finish the game for him. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, thank you for watching, and tune in next time.